Well, this is our last day on the trail. Day 32, I think. And we're just coming out of the campsite there down by the creek, up on this ridge. About 15.5 miles to do today. Couple big uphills, but just all part of the deal. You go down, you gotta go up. You go up, you're gonna go down. Yeah, it's been a great hike. And yeah, I'll just get back to you in a bit after I get warmed up here. Like I said, got down into the mid-20s last night. It's probably about 32 now. But brought a couple extra layers and field tested Jim's bag liner with my 40-degree bag, which obviously wasn't adequate for a 25-degree night. But I didn't even have to put on all my layers. I still had one more puffy layer left. Could have utilized that if I had had to. So, all's well that ends well. And now we're finally going downhill. A little bit of color still left out here. A lot of white pines as we've progressed north. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. What's this auto lock doing on? There, now you can see the blue sky. Okay. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, like a nice little beautiful stretch of downhill trail. Smooth. Saw a lot of bikers yesterday. A dozen or more. And I think we saw like 5 backpackers, a couple of hikers. Yeah, that's the most people we've seen on the entire trail. You know, other than a couple road walks through Cave Springs and Dalton. But getting excited to wrap this baby up. Mile 350.2 or 3 is the end. And we started off about mile 337 this morning. Got out of camp about 7:45, so a good early start. And we got a subman, an old AT hiker. He's gonna pick us up, actually on the Benton Mackaye Trail. So we got to do an extra couple miles after we hit the Northern Terminus. And we'll meet him at some gap on the Benton Mackaye. So hopefully it'll all work out. Good thing we're getting off today because there was supposed to be 40-degree rain coming tomorrow. So bumped up our schedule a little just to finish here and finish on a sunny day. Really looks like Georgia AT country. Got little hemlocks here and rhododendrons, steep little valleys and canyons. Yep. It's just like the AT. Probably a stream down there. Yep. Yeah, another big, huge blowdown area here. Probably from that same storm a couple years, 2-3 years ago. Anyway, wow, we almost made a little mistake there. Jim took a wrong turn and he was way ahead of us, and we used our whistles, and Bert used his teacher voice, called out, and fortunately, before Jim got too far, he heard us and came back. But anyway, this is supposedly a nice section of trail here following Bear Creek, and it's a nice little uphill. I think 500-600 feet uphill on this one. Yeah, tip number 33. If you're hiking with a group, you always pull up at any kind of trail junction. Make sure everybody's going in the same direction, because it can be pretty easy to make a wrong turn, and that could be disastrous. Here's our third crossing of Bear Creek. I'm going to try a little sketchy video here. See if I can do it without dropping my phone in the water or falling in the water. Okay. Little mountain bike trail here. I think this might be that special poplar. I don't know if it's still, yeah, looks like there's still some leaves on it. Pretty good size. Hard to get a perspective here, get up close. I don't know if you can see it here. This is one big ass tree. Okay, looks like Jim made the right turn this time. Won't have to go looking for him. Yeah, we're going to call this section of trail blowdowns and water crossings. Just huge amount of work here. There's a minor crossing. Yeah, just endless blowdowns here. Big and little. But we got some sunshine. Pleasant hiking today. And we got about 7.5 miles to go. And the Pinhoti adventure will be at an end. Tip number 49. If you have to cross a big blowdown, take a minute for yourself, relax. You have to crawl under this baby, I think. Yeah, that's the trail over there. Just double checking. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that's a tougher one. After about mile 340, that's where all this stuff really starts. Must have been one hell of a storm, whatever it was. Big and small. And just keep coming here. But we got a beautiful little creek down there we're following, and sunshine. Ooh, there's a big one. Ooh, another big one coming up. Yeah, just one after another. Just keep on coming. Water crossings and blowdowns. Ooh, looks like a big, huge one coming up. I think we can get through here. Looks like they've already cut a few limbs off. Yeah, maybe that's coming up to the end of them here. I spoke too soon. Another good sized one here. Look like we have to negotiate up here. It's gonna be a little tough. Let me see. Get around that. Okay, looks like we got a pretty wide ford here. First big one of the day. Not sure we can get across or not. Let's see. Yeah, well, we crossed it. Got on the other side. And then realized it's a bad trail sign. We're supposed to be going this way according to the Far Out app. And we gotta cross this little water thing here. So that's the second bad trail sign. The one at Bear Creek and that one. Pretty little reflection there. Yeah, that was Mountain Town Creek there that we forded twice unnecessarily. Should be 3 more large Fords coming up here. Hopefully we can stay on trail. Ooh, looks a little sketchy there. Alright. I think you did it. Just have to bushwhack now. Can you get through there? What do you think, Jim? How cold is it?
I wouldn't want to go swimming, you know? I wouldn't want to go wading.
Yeah, this really has been a beautiful little section of trail. Following these creeks, waterfall, little waterfall after little waterfall. Heading on up to Buddy Gap, the high point on the Pinhoti. But yeah, I couldn't ask for a better last day here on the trail. Wow, here's the butte. Nice big one. You're gonna make it across this one, I think. Okay, I don't know. I lost count of the number of water crossings here, but I'll count them up later. The little one I think we can get across. I think this might be the last water source. Pretty easy crossing here too. Ooh, a little crossing that's not on the map. This last climb today is a ass kicker. It's more than 1,400 and some pretty steep sections. Coming up here to Buddy Gap. Be nice to get that over with. Well, we made it to Buddy Gap, highest point on the Pinhoti Trail, 3,140 something, I think. Unless this isn't a high point here. I'm not sure. There's a trailhead. Okay, it must be this way. Or maybe not. Signs are a little confusing. Like one arrow points down where we just came, and one arrow points straight across the road. Anyway, okay, there's a double blaze. I think must be up here. This is the last leg of the trail. Just leaving Buddy Cove Gap. I think it's mostly downhill to the Northern Terminus. And then we're gonna meet up with Subman, who's hiking in from the gap, either Walton Gap or Walter Gap or something like that. I forgot. Anyway, so about another 5 miles total. About 3 o'clock now, so should have plenty of light to wrap her up. Nice views down there in the valley. I saw some horse stuff earlier on. Almost stepped on this landmine. A little hard to see here with all these leaves. But another danger to keep an eye out for. Blends right in with all these leaves, so you can't really see. Going through a little weed jungle here. Okay, getting close. It'll be sad leaving the Pinhoti here. Only about 3/10 more miles to go before we hit the Northern Terminus. It's been a great trip. About 4 o'clock, so should get down out of here before dark, I think. I want to say one final shout out to all the Pinhoti Trail maintainers who keep this trail open, and I think it's one of 11 national scenic trails. It's an incredible asset. Oh, look, it's got some water here near the end. Well, it looks like a big crossing here. Didn't expect that. Suppose we could cross on that tree. That's a little dicey.
Oh,
Might be able to cross here. A little sketchy. It's a little dicey, I'm just telling you, Jim. Bert will walk right across. He's got waterproof shoes on. Of course, we still got two and a half miles to go. It seemed pretty stable, that log. All right, looks like he's gonna make it. This is it. Pinhoti Trail, Northern Terminus.
Oh my God, here it is.
We made it. What do you have to say? Oh my God, we gotta get a group photo. Then we gotta hike 2 more miles on the Benton Mackaye. Pinhoti's in the books. Gotta hike a couple miles on the Benton Mackaye here. Looks like white diamonds. And hopefully we'll run into Subman on his way down to meet us. So, little bonus mileage here. Get to say we hiked a little on the Benton Mackaye. Still got light, so hopefully we won't need our headlamps. But it does look like it's going to be uphill though. Yep. Seen bikers, hikers, backpackers, and now a horse rider. About a half mile from our rendezvous. Hopefully we didn't screw up when we turned off that woods road. We're still on the trail here. And we're 17 minutes late. So I keep thinking I'll see him because he said he was going to come hiking towards us. But anyway, let's just hope for the best here. Starting to get dark. You know, going downhill now. Yeah, we were back almost at 3,000 feet there in that little knoll. A little bit late. There's our trail angel, Subman, 2-time AT hiker, 2-time Pinhoti, submariner, and now he's our trail angel.